This is a recorded Golden Valley Speaks presentation for the regular Golden Valley Planning Commission meeting of November 28, 2022. Agenda item number 4 is consideration of an amendment to Conditional Use Permit number 163, which currently allows for automobile inventory storage on the surface lot to the east of 1109 Zane Avenue North. The City Council approval in 2018 included required vegetative screening along the east property line for the benefit of abutting single-family homes. The applicant is requesting a delay in planting the screening until they secure a new lease for inventory storage. The site is located centrally in the city, in a light industrial area along Zane Avenue. The lot in question is owned by Shapco Printing, which operates out of the 1109 Zane building and directly abuts a handful of single-family homes to the east. The lot is zoned light industrial and has 224 parking stalls and a stormwater pond. In recent years, it was used for inventory storage for Luther Auto, though this portion of the lot is currently vacant. For 45 years, beginning in 1973, a deed restriction prohibited the use of the property for anything other than employee parking, and also required a 60-foot wide greenbelt be maintained along the east property line. This restriction was removed in 2018 by the City Council as part of the CUP approval. 48 parking spaces are reserved for Shapco employees, while 176 are available for auto inventory storage. 6 conditions were approved with the CUP late in 2018, mostly focusing on the day-to-day operation of the lot when used for inventory storage. However, one condition required Shapco to maintain vegetative screening in a 60-foot wide strip along the eastern property line in order to protect the adjacent single-family homes, similar to the language from the deed restriction. The Council directed Shapco to work with city staff to reach agreement on a landscape plan and to maintain it over time. Negotiations over the landscape plan took place in 2019, and cleanup of the berm began that spring, but no plantings were carried out. Due to an interruption caused by COVID in 2020, invasive vegetation began to regrow. Staff reached out to Shapco again in 2021 and went through a lengthy exchange and a review of landscaping plans. No action was taken at that time by the applicant. In the summer of 2022, site work was conducted to remove vegetation, but no new screening was planted. By the fall, the applicant reached out to the mayor expressing concern about the financial challenges involved in watering and maintaining new vegetation. The next few slides show the state of the buffer area in 2019 when initial clearing occurred. In 2021, after regrowth occurred, and in 2022, following additional site cleanup. The proposed amendment to CUP 163 would allow the screening requirement to be paused while Shapco waits to see if another auto dealer is interested in using the lot for storage. In the application, no details were provided regarding the length of the pause or what specific action would trigger the need to move forward with vegetating the berm. A handful of neighbors spoke at the initial public hearing for the CUP. They expressed concerns ranging from complaints regarding the intensity of the existing lights within the lot to worry about the removal of the deed restriction and the visual screening it required. Failure to comply with the condition of the CUP approval has left the single-family properties exposed. Absent the proposed amendment, the city's remedy for noncompliance is to revoke the CUP, allowing for auto inventory storage. Delaying the planting would translate to additional missed years of growth and reduce the effectiveness of the condition should inventory be stored there in the future. Natural resource staff support the installation of the vegetative screening without delay and prefer that the existing invasive and noxious vegetation be managed regularly. City Code lists 11 factors of evaluation for a conditional use permit. Staff believes the proposed amendment would result in the failure of standard number 10, visual appearance, since the delay in the installation of screening would impact the adjacent single-family properties by limiting the benefits of mature vegetation. Therefore, based on the finding, staff is recommending denial of the amendment to Conditional Use Permit number 163, which would suspend the screening requirement pending future use of the lot for auto inventory storage. Anyone interested in asking a question or providing public comment on this request can do so by filling out the online form at the bottom of this page or by calling the phone number listed and leaving a voicemail. All comments that are consistent with the comment policy will be shared with the Planning Commission in advance of the live public hearing.